Two Guys, One Mic. Plus one. The show where we talk about topics ranging from Alfredo to zucchini. And for today's topic... Today's topic. We are going to talk about food.
Food. There's a game called Hungry Hippos that's about food and hippos.
It's about survival of the fittest.
Or the hippoists.
Where you're a hippo. The fittest animal. Go ahead and introduce yourself, plus one.
Oh, well, I'm Linda.
Okay, that's enough about
that's
you.
That's cool. Okay.
All right.
Well,
I feel like we don't know much about the hosts of the show, and I feel like they're the most important part of the show.
They're
the reason the show is here.
I feel like
they're the reason the show is as good as it is. So why don't you go ahead and...
want me to ask you a question? Or do you want to ask me a question?
Give us a little question about me, asking a question about you, asking a question about telling me a little bit about yourself.
Okay, sure. Let me ask you a question. Tell me a little bit about yourself. Or tell me a fun fact.
Fun fact?
Yes.
My toes, my feet, my legs,
yes,
are silky smooth.
Why?
Why? Because I just got a pedicure. My first pedi. OMG. Girl, let me tell you.
Tell me.
My feet are hairy.
Yeah?
My legs are hairy.
Mm-hmm.
But they smooth.
Ooh.
Look, feel.
Okay. No.
Oh, smooth.
That sounds smooth. It sounds like the smoothest grain of sandpaper.
Like
I'm telling you now, I can film one of those
Venus
the
commercials.
Venus, Jupiter, Uranus commercials about shaving legs. But enough about me. Why don't you give us an exciting tidbit?
I wear glasses.
Oh, he does. Oh my gosh.
I feel like that makes me unique here.
Yeah.
No one else here wears glasses.
Unique.
No one wears glasses like you.
Yeah.
No one wears glasses.
And you know what? Because that's enough about me. I kind of want to just give you guys a really interesting food fact now.
Okay. I feel like we abruptly cut off Linda.
Like always.
Like never.
Oh, Linda, you're still here.
Yeah.
Yeah, totally forgot you were here. Why don't you go ahead and tell us a fun fact about yourself?
My actually cool fun fact.
Cool. This is an actually cool one,
yours,
guys.
I used to be a vegetarian, but now I'm just lactose intolerant.
No?
No.
Yeah. I'm not vegetarian.
Because it was hip back in the day to be vegetarian.
But I'm trying to be again.
Bro, it's because it was trending on Twitter.
Yeah.
It wasn't even Twitter back then.
There was Twitter back then.
Really?
Yeah.
In 2009?
Let's ask. Was there Twitter in 2009? Let's see.
Why didn't you find out when Twitter...
Yes, and it was in the first half of 2009.
Oh, well, I wasn't old enough to be on Twitter. I was on MySpace.
That's right, you were. The OG Facebook and MySpace, Twitter combination.
But I digress. Feels like we're getting a little bit off topic. Food. Actually, why don't you give us a little insight about...
You know what? First, tell me what food is.
Food.
Yes.
Nutrients. Is that...
Nutrients? What about you?
Is it the powerhouse of the cell?
I think that's mitochondria.
Yeah.
Ah, dang. I thought it was macaroni.
They sound the same and they start with M's.
They sound the same. They start with M's.
They do the same.
It's about the same. You know what? Yeah, macaroni. You're right.
Macaroni's the powerhouse of the cell.
Alright, so tell me a little about how you were vegetarian and how you are now lactose intolerant. How did you find out?
Well, I found out that I was lactose intolerant about a year ago because I kept...
About a year ago.
I kept getting stomach pains and I was like, you know what? This is enough.
You sure
I'm going to go to the
worms?
doctor. No, I went to the doctor.
She thought it was tapeworm.
And I was like, you know what? I get stomach pain all the time, like every day at all times. And
You have like a lizard.
They're like, you should try stop eating dairy.
And because of that, I would get headaches every day, all the time. Having to listen.
You know what?
Having to listen about someone getting stomach aches.
Yeah, he would listen to all my, I have a stomach ache. So I went to the doctor and they just said, have you tried not eating dairy?
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, No.
Blew her little mind. She did not know.
The next day, because I had already eaten dairy that day. Yeah. The next day, I was like, okay, no dairy. And like the first week, I was like,
you did dairy to try dairy.
Gosh. It was like, I didn't have a stomach ache. It was like a whole new life. And I was like, no wonder. I used to always have stomach aches as a kid. And my mom would always take me to the doctor. But they'd be like, nothing's wrong with her.
You good.
It's because lactose intolerant is a new... They didn't know about it back then, but with scientific breakthroughs.
And so now sometimes I risk it all for like a little bit of dairy. Or like I'll knowingly eat dairy and make a choice and be like, okay, my stomach's gonna hurt, but I'm gonna try to enjoy this.
Okay, yeah.
But most of the time I don't.
So sometimes you say, Ulysses, heads up.
A breakthrough of medical science when I found out that.
So how did you find out?
So the doctors back then had no idea. They didn't know lactose intolerance was a thing.
I literally had stomach pains all the time.
All the
time. You could ask my mom. Call her right now.
But yeah. Hey, listen. Got a question.
Yeah, and
did your daughter have stomach pain?
Just like they told me that, and I stopped eating dairy, and it's been a year, and I can notice a difference from when I eat dairy and when I don't. Mm-hmm. It's like, oh,
and you'll risk it all sometimes.
I'm like, all these years, and I could have just not eaten cheese.
Dairy and cheese, yeah,
or milk. I'm like, wow.
So when it comes to the vegetarianism, how did that come up to happen?
I feel like I have to...
Yeah, I think he has to start this one
okay.
off.
So I guess today's going to be me interviewing both of you guys about leafy veggies. Tell me.
Circa me.
Yeah.
Me. I want to say... Ooh, how long has it been? 10 years ago?
About a week ago?
No. Me, 2009, when I met you.
So 10 years ago about?
No, 7. I don't know how long before me.
It was a long time ago.
long
more
time
than 7 years. Oh no, not more than 7 years because you are not vegetarian anymore.
But I was vegetarian years before I met you.
I know, but what
point is,
in the land
point
far
is,
away.
In the land, far away.
land.
I was vegetarian. I actually was vegetarian for 8 years.
Oh wow.
8 years.
So that's 4 plus 4.
That is. That's 2 4x4s.
Yeah, that is 2 4x4.
I was vegetarian for 8 years. I currently am not vegetarian.
Why were you vegetarian?
It's funny because it was during the era in time where people were all about...
I don't know what that is.
Environmental change, global warming.
Oh, sure.
And
you mean climate change?
Save the animals. What was their? I feel like there was a catchphrase they would use.
Don't club seals.
No, it was.
So you're saying go club seals then?
Yeah,
okay.
Go club seals. I don't care about seals.
And baby seals.
Fish
too.
are friends, not food.
Close.
Something to that extent.
Something to that extent.
Point is.
Okay.
Point
yeah.
is.
Sure, go ahead. Tell me.
Vegetarianism was in.
Oh.
And I was gonna be in.
And you were in as F, as they say.
I think it was when the documentary came out about like
mad cow disease.
Not mad cow disease. It was around the same area, around the same years, times. So people are like, "Oh yeah, mad cow disease."
Ah, okay.
No, but a documentary where they showed how chicken nuggets were made.
Oh, was it that PETA one?
You know, when they were like grinding up little chicks?
Yeah, I remember that.
I've seen that one.
Yeah.
That's what...
I feel like it's like when the resurgence of those types of documentaries appeared. And so I was like, you know what? I'll try it. And in the beginning, my mom was like, ¿Estás loco? Is that even healthy? She's like, vegetarian? What?
How are you going to get your protein?
Yeah. No, but yeah, I tried it and it stuck. Mm-hmm. I didn't have like strong beliefs in saving all the animals.
Yeah, but you were just doing it.
I was just doing it, and yeah, I was doing it, and I was vegetarian when I met Linda.
Oh,
hi.
Why are you still here?
You guys asked me.
Gosh.
I have the text.
And
you know what?
Linda and I are spending so much time together.
Yeah.
Did you decide to hop on the veggie train too?
Yeah.
I bandwagon.
Yeah.
It's called.
Yeah.
Like I tell you, everywhere I go,
Everywhere you live.
everything I
The
do.
point is, we would go out to eat, and he didn't eat meat, and sometimes we would share stuff, and like.
And you would be hungry.
It didn't eat meat. Didn't have meat in it. I just got used to it since we hung out here.
It didn't eat me.
What? But that's how it started, and then I just kept going with it.
No.
And I did try to eat meat once before, and I just didn't. I felt sick when I ate it, so I got kind of traumatized.
Was the meat from Pancho Villa?
No. It was some carne asada fries. And I was like,
that's blasphemous.
It was probably dairy that got me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now that you say it.
She tried to blame it on me.
Yeah.
Well, I didn't know back then.
All right, so.
But back then, I ate dairy. I wasn't too lactose intolerant until recently.
So a lot of this discussion has been back then. All right, so it was back when I was vegetarian, back when I was
around 7 years ago.
Yeah, around 7 years ago. Now let's flash forward to today. What are some of the foods that you guys enjoy or don't enjoy? Like,
I feel like we've been blabbing for a while, so why don't we let Jose?
Me, but what? So what would you guys like to ask little old me?
What's your favorite food?
What's your favorite food?
My favorite food?
Yeah, what's your favorite food?
I mean, I'm in the same boat as Linda. I'm a little bit lactose intolerant too, guys.
Just a little bit.
Just a little bit. Just a little bit. It gives
From
me
1 to 10, how lactose
Y'all are weak.
I'd probably give it like a 4. It's not even
4?
like, yeah.
Oh, lucky you.
Like I can enjoy some things without a lot of repercussions.
Again, talking about how
Yeah. All that headache. Gosh.
Yeah, all that. Oh, my stomach hurts.
No, but my favorite food, tops favorite food has to be enchiladas with red
Enchiladas?
sauce. Yes.
With
Red
cheese?
sauce?
Red salsa.
The barbecue sauce?
Yeah. The ketchup. I like ketchup on my enchiladas.
Isn't that a little too spicy for you?
Oh, with the mayonnaise? Oh, no.
Ketchup is spicy.
I follow it with a little bit of mayonnaise to cool everything down.
Enchiladas, that's a good dish.
Yeah, I mean, it pairs well with everything. With rice and beans, with some chicken. Like, it's a super versatile dish that can also work as a side dish at times. Mm-hmm. Also, it's got a little bit of cheese, which it can bloat me sometimes if I eat too much.
But it's worth.
But it is worth it. It's worth it. Because I'm worth it. All right. But yeah, I think if I make it, they're my favorite. They're easy to make, convenient, quick. I don't like ordering them at restaurants though, because I don't know how they're preparing.
Yeah, it's like you don't go to a restaurant to get
enchiladas. Exactly. Like, and if you go to a restaurant to get enchiladas, like, bro, something's wrong with your life. Like, take a look in the mirror.
Maybe they don't know how to make enchiladas.
They don't know how to put a tortilla in aceite, in oil for like 2 minutes. Take it out and put some.
Not everyone is Mexican.
I'm gonna give you the recipe right now.
Link in the description below.
You get hot water and put it in a blender. Put Chile California in there. Blend it for like 5 minutes just to get it like nice and liquidy. Pour that into a little pan. Have it heated up just as nice and hot. Have your oil warmed up. Put some tortillas in there. Put cheese. You're good to go. You can put 2 and 2 together. I don't need to tell you every step.
They're gonna burn their kitchens down. Skip step 3. Burn kitchen down.
Like overcooked.
All right. Well, I'm curious about the vegetarians and lactose intolerance in the room. What were your guys' favorite foods?
Well, right now?
Yeah.
Right now, my favorite food, I have a couple.
Okay, go ahead.
I like aguachile.
Which is
like...
what?
Speak American to me, please.
This is America?
It's like shrimp and like green
like
chile sauce with cooked in lemon.
It's like shrimp with like, what else?
I said it's shrimp in green chile sauce cooked in lemon. And then you put cucumber.
So they grab a lemon and they cook it inside.
No.
Wait,
Look it up. Look it
up
up on YouTube.
Do you want me to put a... Now that I got good at it, do you want me to put a picture of aguachile right now? All right, cool.
Right now.
Bam! Right there. Bam! Just like that. The spot is gone.
But make sure it's a good one.
I'm going to put the nasty one.
Make one.
Well, I like that because it's spicy. I like spicy food.
Okay.
I like lemon. And I like shrimp.
No.
And
It sounds something like fresh.
Every time I go to a seafood restaurant, if it's there, I'm getting it.
Okay. So don't take her to Red Lobster.
Because it's not there.
Because it's not.
I also like sushi.
Sushi.
Like I said, I like seafood.
All about the seafood.
Because you're basic.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's fine.
It's like,
I'm
here's
okay
milk.
with it.
And then your level of base is up here.
But it has to be organic, non-GMO.
Oh my God.
Or else I get bloated.
Responsibly farmed. Okay.
Yeah, I like sushi. And I'll try like almost any kind of sushi. I'm not really picky with it. I'll eat raw or cooked or whatever, fried.
I always was under the impression that sushi was always raw. There's cooked sushi?
Yeah, there's cooked sushi.
Oh, okay.
You can cook it, and there's some that's fried. And then, like, you know, the new inventions where they roll it in hot Cheetos, which I can't have because it has cheese.
Does it though?
Yeah, it does. It's hot cheese. Cheetos.
Oh my God.
Cheese.
It could have been a
Cheeto. Well, I also like pizza. That's my third one.
But basic.
But I don't order mine with cheese.
Because I'm basic.
I order it with extra tomato sauce, no cheese, and a whole bunch of vegetables.
Yeah, it's really weird.
It's good. I don't feel like gross after.
I have a question. When you eat this pizza with no cheese, is the sauce just like on top of the bread? Yes. On the top crust? Like there's nothing holding anything down?
Yeah, it's weird.
Is it just like sliding around?
No, it doesn't slide because it's like cooked into
okay.
it.
Oh, okay.
It doesn't slide much, but
okay.
I got used to it. You know, you have to adapt. I love pizza. I still want to eat pizza, even if it has no cheese.
Piece of that pizza.
It's like when you're vegetarian or when you're lactose intolerant, you look for substitutions.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's kind of hard sometimes. The taste buds need to be adjusted.
Yeah, it's funny how you'll get vegan people or vegetarian people who say, "Oh, this tastes just like the real thing."
Because we haven't eaten it for a long time, though. I haven't had real cheese in a long time. Like an actual, like...
block of cheese?
Like, I haven't had that. Or I haven't had milk in a year.
Okay, so my question to you, and feel free to say no.
Uh-huh.
Would you mind if we fed you a block of mozzarella cheese?
A whole block?
You can taste it?
Just like we'll bring a block of cheese and just take a bite out of it.
Take a mean old bite.
Yeah, we'll record it. Just like an onion.
I don't know.
Would you bite into an onion?
No.
Why not?
Because I mean...
Aren't you vegetarian?
All right.
With limon, yeah.
Let me put some lemon on my onion real quick.
Solid lemon.
What about you, Lizzie? What was your favorite food? Pre and or post vegetarianism?
Oh. Well, I feel like my favorite food would be pho.
How do you spell that?
P-H-O.
Isn't that pho?
You guys have P-H-O. Yes, it's a Vietnamese
It's a Vietnamese meme.
Vietnamese
You hungry, aren't
beef
you?
soup. Well, it doesn't have to be beef, actually.
Yeah, because I get the seafood one.
Basic.
Oh
I get the shrimp one.
That sounds so basic.
Anyway.
Whatever. Next time you guys
Vietnamese
text
beef
me,
soup.
Next time you text me, I won't come home.
I won't let you guys in.
So what's your favorite food, sir?
Vietnamese beef soup.
Beef soup?
Yes.
Okay.
Because it's homey. Like,
it's what?
It's homey. It's like
my friend
caldo
down
de
the street.
res. Caldo de pollo.
So it reminds you of...
Soup. It reminds me of like...
Why not just have caldo de
the
res?
soups mother would make.
Okay.
And however, they do give you sauces, bean sprouts, a whole bunch of different herbs.
No ketchup, just sauce.
Jalapenos they give you, and you can basically customize it to your liking, which is what I like to do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Any other food?
Delicious.
Anything else?
Close second would probably have to be tacos.
Okay.
What kind of tacos are your favorite?
What kind of tacos?
Yeah, like adobada, carne asada, pollo.
I'd have to probably go
chicken,
with...
spicy pork, regular pork.
Well, honestly, it depends where you get them.
Hey, shut up with that.
It depends.
No, what's your favorite? The one you go to, even it doesn't matter where.
Yeah.
You're just
the one you try. Like if you're going to a new place, what's your go-to? Like,
what's your safe
I don't have
food?
a go-to.
What's your safe
Really?
one?
Yeah, I don't really have a go-to.
So you'll just go to a random place and say like, "What's
And
good
get
here?"
like a random taco. Yeah, that's me.
Oh my god!
What are your top 2 favorite?
Like if I were to look at your credit card account, it would say like, these many tacos are the ones that he ordered.
I feel like the basic ones would be carne asada,
Okay,
pollo asado.
so those are pretty safe ones.
Yeah,
That's not bad.
but I mean, growing up, you'd make tacos of anything, like avocados,
Papas, potatoes. I mean,
potatoes.
You guys had that? I just put salt and lemon in my tortillas. I would eat it like that.
put mayonnaise in tortillas before.
You what?
Yeah, like you know the mayonnaise that has the lemon in it.
That is strange.
Try it.
It's funny because you know what? No, it's funny because recently I had someone come to me and tell me if I had ever had mayo tacos. Yes, and I was like, bro, that sounds gross.
But it's not like a dollop of mayo. It's just like a light spread. Like I've had tortilla with butter.
What?
What's wrong with you?
What?
What? Like, were you that hungry as a kid?
Try it. It was just those kid things. Like, oh, let's try
What
that.
kid
But
It was just one of those kids. You know, like when you would put mayonnaise in a taco?
You know when you get
I don't
Happy Meals?
know, like-
That's a kid thing.
it's like, you know, like the salt in the tortilla. That was like another thing we would do other than salt.
No, now you're just trying to normalize it.
Try it.
Don't
Try it and then come back.
If you take a bite out of a block of cheese, I will eat
Done.
these tacos that you speak
Nah, I
Done.
hate mayonnaise.
of. All right, so there'll be a video related to that
But,
soon.
speaking of weird food combinations that we've had,
Guys, that's pretty
Strange
weird.
food.
Yeah.
strange.
Let's talk about some
Stranger.
weird food.
Ooh, spooky. Linda, why don't you go ahead and
Do they come from the upside down?
enlighten our listeners to other foods you've tried.
Well, I don't really think it's that strange now that I'm older. Well, maybe I do. But these 2 guys here, they think it's so strange that I've eaten pigeon before.
These are the little birds that people call rats with wings.
Well,
You know how much disease is in they carry?
hey, I didn't go buy a pigeon and cook it. They gave it to me.
I had to go to Petco and choose the bird I wanted. They just gave it to me.
So basically, I was in my house, and
What
I
house
said
was
that-
this?
The haunted house.
So you were
the
eating
rain.
birds.
Acá con Frankenstein.
Yeah.
Well, my stepdad cooked it, and I didn't. It was just the meat. It wasn't the wings. Like he didn't pluck them out or anything.
Of course.
You know.
Yeah.
So I didn't know what it was. And he said, "Here, you want a taco?" And I was like, "What kind?" He said, "Chicken." So I
She's
was
like,
like,
no, I only have
okay.
carne asada.
"Chicken." I eat it. It tastes like chicken, but softer than chicken, like more tender.
Maybe it was chicken, but just not cooked.
No.
Well,
all
I
the way.
mean, pigeons are hella smaller than.
They're more like soft. Like the meat is way more like melt in your mouth kind of thing.
Yeah.
And
I think
so I
that's what
ate
happens
that,
when
and
birds
then
have rabies.
they were just like watching me, and they're like, because they used to do this, like where they would tell me that I'm eating something, and I'm actually eating like tripa or something.
Oh yeah,
Like
she was
cabeza.
scared.
Because I don't like to eat like if it's like cabeza, which is head,
Yeah.
cow head, or right.
Yes.
I wouldn't eat it, and so they would tell me, oh, it's carne asada, or it's something
Yeah,
that's
yeah.
not as gross to me, like in my mind.
Yeah.
And then I would eat it. Then after, they would tell me what it really was.
It's funny that you mentioned that because in my experience, you can usually tell from the texture
But, I don't know. Because, I don't know.
You want these tacos de lengua?
I mean, she believes in ghosts, so.
What?
So do I.
So does he.
Yeah,
I'm not familiar with meat,
Sure, yeah, no, that's understandable. So this bird that you ate was tasty like chicken. It was softer. It was more.
And then at the end of it, my stepdad and my mom were like, "That was pigeon." And
So
I was like,
that
"Oh,
right here is gonna blow your mind. We'll take a second. Breathe. That's why you're lactose intolerant. Boom.
So
did you eat pigeon?
No.
You're lactose intolerant.
No, I've never
your
had
theory
pigeon.
is wrong.
But
That's disease-ridden bird you ate.
But I mean, I remember you had told us a little story about trickery with food, and I heard a little story about some dog food.
Oh yeah.
Want to tell us about that, or should we move on?
We can talk about it.
You want to talk about it? All right, go ahead, mention that.
Well, my stepbrother, he accidentally ate bacon strips. It's like these dog treats.
Yes.
I'm
begging for some bacon strips.
After all the kids found out that they were dog treats, we went up to my mom and we're like, "You want some? It's like a bacon snack."
And they do look like little
they
beef
look
jerkies.
like a little they look, so
strips.
she's eating them and she's like, what it tastes weird, but she kept eating them and we're all laughing because we're little kids.
Got him.
She was eating bacon strips and she's like,
Did
no
she
wonder.
keep eating them?
Not after we told her it was bacon strips.
No, but how long did you guys wait? Did she eat three pieces?
She just ate
Half the
two
bag.
little pieces.
Oh, do you like it? Yeah, why?
She just ate 2 pieces and we just started cracking up, so she obviously stopped.
She's like, this bacon has been on the floor. Wait,
like,
no, it's
"What
bacon
is
strips.
this?"
She's like, "Is this pigeon?"
What about you, sir? Any strange foods that have crossed that threshold that you call a mouth?
Well, nothing too strange.
Nothing too
Really.
strange.
I was working at a Chinese restaurant,
Yeah.
and I had befriended the cooks there.
Okay.
So during their break, they would usually cook. There's different foods, like ducks or maybe pig's feet, chicken feet. And so through my years, as I was working at the Chinese restaurant, they would ask, if I wanted to try their food. And of course, I was like, you know what? Yeah. Adventurous me was like, yeah, I'll try it.
Okay.
It isn't weird, but that's the first time I tried duck.
Okay, no. Yeah.
They fed me
Duck is okay.
Yeah. And it's different.
It's gamey.
It's different. I don't know how to explain it.
Yeah, the word I read about that is gamey.
Gamey?
What
Yeah.
does gamey mean?
It means there's different levels in a final boss.
I hate you so much right now because that should make me laugh.
No, but other than that, they did feed me eel.
Eel? Is that
Eel.
that snake thing that looks
No.
like a snake in a water?
Yeah, the electric thing.
No, yeah, that one.
Yeah, the electric ones. They fed me an extension cord.
The ones from the Little Mermaid.
Flounder.
No. The ones that were...
The lobster?
Prince Eric.
The
Ursula.
half woman,
yeah.
half fish?
No, but her minions.
The ones in
And
overalls?
that's the overall.
Mini onions.
The yellow ones?
No.
Some of them had 2 eyes. Some of them had 1.
No.
Para tú? So
I just got minions. I'm sorry.
they did give me eel, and that was the first time I tried it. I hadn't tried eel on sushi before, and I gotta say, eel is delicious.
Is it?
I like it on sushi, and I don't remember how they cooked it.
Was it cooked?
I've never had
It was
eel
cooked.
cooked just by itself, only on sushi.
No, yeah, they cooked it, but they had I think some cabbage
Oh.
Okay. So
or something.
So we said duck, eel, and what was that third one?
Jellyfish.
Jellyfish. Oh.
Ooh, jellyfish is good.
That is good.
Oh, so you had it too.
They had like some pickled jellyfish, so it was kind of like cueritos.
Yeah.
Okay, so cueritos is pork rinds.
Pork rinds.
But like not
Pickled
raw,
pork
but, like,
Pickled,
yeah, pickled pork rinds.
Okay.
Yeah, except like the texture wasn't as like chewy as the.
And it's not thick.
It's like
Yeah.
slurpier?
Thin.
Okay.
They're like rice noodles.
Yeah.
Okay, so it's like phlegm.
But oh my gosh, they were so
Delicious
good.
phlegm. They're really good.
I would definitely recommend pickled jellyfish. If you can find it, try it.
Jellyfish. So we're talking about delicious foods. It's my turn for strange foods. Well, we talked about pigeons. We talked about eels. Now I feel like I have to bring it to the land animals.
Landimals.
Landimals.
Like reptile.
Yes, I've had a reptile. Iguana to be exact. This was as a kid. I had it in Zacatecas. Did not know.
Wait, Zacatecas, Italy?
Yes, up there, in Italia. No, this was in Mexico.
Where they didn't have enough food, so they started eating reptiles.
We started eating reptiles. It's funny because you say we didn't have enough food, but we have a ranch. We had pigs and stuff, but no, there was just a lizard there. We said, "Hey, we should eat that."
Just for fun.
Just for the lols.
Funsies.
Yeah,
I wonder what that tastes like.
it tastes like chicken, but rubberier.
So what was it? Like, was
Like
it
the-
roasted?
Like the opposite of pigeon.
Yeah, it was cooked like over a fire. So yeah,
Oh, okay. Like
it was-
fish.
Sure.
Huh, that's interesting.
Yeah.
I've heard of crickets.
Crickets. That's interesting.
Crickets. I remember, I don't remember where he was from, but a friend of my dad's actually brought some crickets from Mexico.
Oh,
And he said that where he was from, people would just eat them like
sunflower?
like a bag of popcorn
oh,
Oh.
like sunflower.
or
seeds.
sunflower seeds.
Oh wow.
They're just like
Ugh.
sometimes they were
Like snacks?
covered in chocolate too.
Oh. Maybe then.
Other times they were just roasted. I believe the grasshoppers as well.
I know
just,
they
like,
have
roasted
chocolate
them.
covered ants.
I can't do the crunchy. Like if it can crunch, it can't go in my mouth.
Pretzels.
But like like.
Chicken.
You don't say that about fried chicken.
But I mean the bones. I'm not eating the bones.
Well, to be
Little
fair, insects
tiny
don't have
leg.
bones.
Whatever.
You eat spiders in your sleep.
I hope not.
See, so she's awake.
She picks them up. She takes each leg off.
I can't
flosses
imagine
her teeth with the
myself
legs.
just like eating it on purpose.
So I don't have a segue to bad foods. So tell me about bad foods, guys. Foods that you hate. Foods that disgusted you. Foods that you would never want to try again in your life.
Most definitely grapefruit.
Grapefruit.
Yeah, I don't like grapefruit. It's too sour.
Do you like esquert?
Oh yeah, I like grapefruit soda because they put sugar in it. A bunch of
I
sugar.
like grapefruit.
What
whack.
don't you like?
I don't like olives. Olives? They're gross.
They're
Oh, you know what I
delicious.
don't like as well? I don't like kale.
Kale?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Kale can be sour, but it depends on how you prepare it.
I think kale to me is bitter.
Yeah, I'm sorry. That's what I meant. Bitter, not sour.
Yeah.
And
Kale's too bitter.
it's very hard to chew. 'Cause
You're-
it's tough.
Doesn't it overpower the rest of the food?
Yeah, but I mean, it's an acquired taste.
Yeah, I like it.
Yeah, I suppose it can be an acquired taste. Like when
Like
you first
wine.
try a wine or a beer
Yeah.
or tequila shots.
Yeah.
20 of them.
In Jello.
Yeah.
Acquired taste.
Acquired taste. But what about you, Jose?
Me? What about me?
What's a food that you can't stand?
Oh shit! I forgot.
Well, what's it?
I forgot what food I would hate. Damn. You know what?
Let
I'm
me think of it.
I'm
Hold
keeping
on.
this in.
Seafood.
No,
No,
I like
no, no.
seafood.
Sushi.
No.
Certain sushis. Certain sushi I don't like.
Oh, it was certain sushi and something else.
Yes.
What was it? Well, you guys went on and erased my board.
We erased the board, miss. Fine,
I
you
erased
guys.
my section because I erased.
No, then you erased everything on your little tantrum that we threw. Let's see.
What don't you like? Olives.
I love olives.
Olives are gross.
Grapefruits.
The way they are in your mouth. Ugh.
Capers are nasty.
Capers. They're too salty. there.
Oh, okay, you know what? Screw it. I found something I don't like. Top of my head, oysters.
Oysters are freaking delicious.
Oh.
Don't like oysters. Just gonna put that out there. And if we ever go out to eat anywhere and you offer me an oyster, I will purposely say I'm full and stop eating just so you don't have to force me to eat. I will go home hungry just so I don't have to eat an oyster.
Next time, let's just order a whole bunch of oysters.
We're just gonna go, hey, you guys want to go out?
We only want oysters in this table.
Oysters are aphrodisiacs.
I want to just... I ate, guys. I'm sorry. Gonna go home hungry. I'm gonna drop off whoever I'm with and then gonna hit up McDonald's or something. You know,
I love oysters.
I'm gonna be on that Donald Trump diet. Just McDonald's because I know it's not poisoned. Well, I mean, I feel like that covered any bad food that we had in mind. And I want to get that sour, bitter, nasty taste out of our mouth. And talk about some future foods you guys are interested in trying someday in the future.
Well, food I want to taste. Well, it's not a certain food. It's just I want to try famous food from different places, like different states.
So, like their specialty plates, like what they're famous for.
Yeah, what they're famous for.
Oh, okay, so
whenever I go to that place, if I ever go to that place, I want to try.
So, like, since we're in Southern California,
it would be like Cali burrito.
Okay,
which
sure.
I've had numerous times.
Of course. And it's probably why you're lactose intolerant.
Can't eat like half of that. I can eat French fries and tortilla.
French fries from France. Portion cookies from China, even though they're all from the U.S.
Yeah.
Potatoes from Idaho.
Yes.
I'm glad you got that off your chest.
Laugh at my
jokes. Support me. Support my puns.
Support me, man.
Yeah, like...
No puns, no funs.
Like what?
No puns, no puns.
Philly cheesesteak.
Philly cheesesteak. No cheese, no steak.
No cheese, no steak.
Just bread, butter, and onions.
Yeah, basically. Just like, I don't know what famous...
Maine lobster.
New York pizza. Maine lobster.
New York, Chicago deep dish.
Yep.
And then for those, I would sacrifice the dairy. So I would eat it with dairy.
Juicy Lucy's.
Juicy Lucy's.
Don't know what that is.
It's like a burger
with cheese inside
the patty.
Oh, we make that disgusting shit at Wendy's.
Really?
Yeah. Like the employees just do that shit on the...
That's a Juicy Lucy.
Yeah. Really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You guys never had that?
Nope.
You guys should have gone to Babs. Babs, by the way, is Babs Awesome's Burgers. It's going to sound like an ad, but they were delicious while they were open. They are closed, so it's not an ad no more. I'm just letting you guys know that y'all are late to the party.
So you just told us about this restaurant for no reason.
Yup.
Y'all messed up.
You guys weren't in that 3-month cycle of when
early bird gets the worm.
What about you, Luis? What would you like to try?
Most definitely would like to try lobster.
Lobster?
Because I've heard good things.
So, like, if we cut this podcast right now and go to Red Lobster.
Let's go.
All right, that's it. Play the outro.
Thanks for joining us.
So you've heard good things and you just want to try lobster? That's the only reason?
Yeah, well, I like most seafood. Mm-hmm. And I feel like lobster is supposed to be, how you say... Luxurious. Yeah. One of the finer things in life.
Oh, so we just want it so we can...
Be bougie.
Not only that, but bad and bougie.
He's already bad. He just needs to be bougie.
And bougie. No, yeah, definitely. Also, I would like to try Thai food again.
Okay.
Cause I did try it once when I was vegetarian.
And it was in a Thai?
So many years ago. I had this really bad experience.
Yeah.
In a Thai place.
Yeah.
I was vegetarian at the time, and so I had to order the dish without any chicken.
Any dog, yes.
Yes.
I'm sorry, Thai people.
It was a joke.
I'm sure you guys use the highest of dogs.
Mad. You ain't mad. Are you mad? You ain't mad.
I use pure breed dog. It's okay. I mean...
Just like the one in the back.
Next podcast, you won't hear that dog. Why? He's going to get fed.
We're going to make Elisa's Thai food he's always wished for.
Yeah, homemade Thai food.
So I had a bad experience with Thai. I tried my friend's dish, and it tasted a million times better. The thing was that her dish actually had meat in it. So I just had a little bit of the noodle.
Okay.
But definitely another food I want to give
a try. Okay, that's not bad.
What about you guys?
Oh, me?
Well, I already went.
Yeah. Me. So it's nothing really exotic. It's
no secret.
Yeah. It's a sun butter and the magnificent liquid peanut butter. Liquid peanut butter, just in case you guys don't know, is peanut butter with the consistency of liquid
in liquid form
that acts like regular peanut butter once it hits the top of your tongue and mouth.
That's pretty cool.
I just want to try it because I feel you can't scoop it out with a knife and spread it on bread. You pour it out like if it's water, and and then it like sticks to whatever it is.
We should open up a P.O. box and have this sent to us.
We should not, because it would go bad really quickly.
Really?
Yeah, I feel like it would.
Another thing I wanted to try is those like crazy fried fair food, you know?
Sure, yeah. Like dog?
Well, they fry dogs, they fry
hot dogs, you mean?
No, just dog.
Celery sticks. I don't know, Oreos.
Have you ever had deep fried Kool-Aid?
No.
That is delicious.
Deep fried Kool-Aid.
Deep fried Kool-Aid.
Or deep fried ice cream. Ooh, sounds good.
I've never tried.
So
I've only tried deep fried Oreos.
Here's the thing: deep fried Kool-Aid. Imagine getting a pixie stick, getting it a little wet, rolling it into a ball, and biting into that. That's what it tastes like. It's really good. Trust me on this.
Doesn't sound good, but
that sounds terribly disgusting.
Where did you get this?
At the fair.
What fair? The fair that...
The one, yeah.
Okay.
The big fair.
The fair.
What fair?
You know, the one that's worth mentioning.
There may be fairs in like the Los Angeles area.
Are we in the Los Angeles?
No, but you go there sometime, right?
I don't.
No?
Why would anyone want to go there?
Why are you spreading lies about me?
I feel like you've gone to LA before.
I have.
See?
Not to a fair.
Well, I didn't know that.
I'm gonna go to a Renaissance fair now and just snap like, look, I'm at a fair, guys.
In LA.
Yeah, in LA. Anything else you guys want to add on to this delicious recipe of ours that we call a podcast?
Yes. Don't believe vegans and vegetarians when they tell you it tastes exactly like the same non-vegan.
Okay.
So when they tell you that the tofurkey tastes like regular turkey,
don't believe them.
Okay.
Lies, I tell you.
It's because they haven't eaten it for so long, so it's just like a good feeling to have something that's like slightly familiar.
Well,
you know.
Here's the thing. Here's the thing about that.
Tofaken.
You want to give vegans the benefit of the doubt. But I mean, they're just so annoying.
Oh my gosh.
You can't tell a vegan.
Linda, do you consider yourself
I went
a vegan?
out for burgers because they get offended.
I don't consider myself vegan because I do eat chicken.
Okay.
And I'm trying to be pescatarian.
Okay. Which is
you don't eat meat. You can eat seafood.
Okay.
And I do eat egg. I try not to eat red meat, and I try to cut down on chicken.
According to Genesis 120 through 122, the chicken came before the egg. But according to nature.com, the chicken is a mutation of two birds who laid an egg, which resulted in the chicken, which means that it came first. So, hashtag Team Science or hashtag Team Genesis 122. Oh, I'm sorry, I interrupted you so rudely. What happened?
Pescatarian.
Yeah. Do you eat dogs by any chance?
I don't, but this one's making me rethink it. No. But I am trying to cut down. So whenever I go out, I like to order things that don't have meat in it just to try it. Mm-hmm. Or, just to get used to it.
Sure.
And see the options. Like, I like to check, like, oh, does this have... well, of course, I have to check if it has dairy or not. Mm-hmm. Because of my lactose intolerance.
Of course.
But I like to see, does this have egg? Or does this have meat? Or anything? it's just fun. And like one day I would like to
Fun.
I would like to be vegan, but I'm not rushing it. But I take little steps.
In my years of vegetarianness, I never once thought of becoming vegan.
So you were just strictly vegetarian, never vegan?
Yes.
Can you
definitely.
enlighten me on what the difference is? Because I'm sure me and a lot of people might not know.
Vegans basically don't.
Any animal product?
Any animal product, any animal... They don't eat any animal product, and they don't use any animal product.
So like no milk, no butter.
milk,
No eggs, no leather bags, no crocodile boots.
That was a gasp through my fingers.
Crocodile boots. Oh, it's a deal breaker for me.
What?
Fun fact.
But you can transition slowly. It's not like if you already have leather stuff, it's not like you should just throw it because you already bought it. You know, it would be even more waste.
I mean, I suppose, but...
It's not for everyone, but I mean, it's something to consider.
Sure.
No, don't consider it.
You know what? How about try it for a week? If you don't suffer, it might be for you.
But plan it out good, because then you're just gonna be like, what do I eat? I don't lettuce. Like,
No, kick it. Watch. We're gonna rapid fire some things.
pasta,
Fries.
French fries.
Yeah.
That are not cooked in lard.
I mean, a lot of places do vegetable oil now.
Yeah, but not McDonald's.
I mean, who goes to
Or
McDonald's?
That M.
The big golden
The big
arches.
golden arches.
Baked potatoes from a certain restaurant chain where they're
Red-headed
yes,
lady.
Yes. Nobody gets a shout out till we get paid. You can do cocaine.
Yeah. Is that vegan? It is vegan.
Yeah. All right, so
Oreos.
Oreos are vegan, yes.
Are they?
Yes.
Surprisingly.
Yeah.
But I mean, other than that, you're gonna struggle. You're gonna go a week dismal.
You can eat noodles. You can eat spaghetti.
Not egg noodle.
It doesn't have to be egg noodle.
What about like top
Spaghetti
ramen?
Well, that actually the spicy noodle challenge we're gonna do doesn't have any animal products.
Oh, okay. So
You should check that first.
I did.
so
We'll check it again.
we're gonna check it again, and then we're gonna check it on camera.
Yeah.
Don't
And-
be vegan, guys. Don't be vegan.
Don't be vegan. From
Hashtag don't be vegan.
yeah.
Be vegan.
Watch out for that video
Hashtag
of
try.
Linda
Hashtag
biting
no.
into a block of cheese and me trying mayonnaise tacos.
Mayonnaise.
Mayonnaise tacos.
Oyster.
No, I'm chilling with the oysters.
Oysters.
Mayonnaise tacos and tortilla with butter.
Okay, well, is the butter like just like a knob of butter?
No, it's just like a little spread.
Yeah.
Not like it's
Yeah,
not like
just like a
mayonnaise.
little knob.
Ugh.
It's a separate taco. It's not.
Yeah,
mayonnaise
I
and
get you. So look out for those videos. Which, if I'm getting better, I will probably put an annotation.
Other than that, thank you guys so much for listening once again. This has been 2 Guys 1 Mic plus 1.
You guys want to say any parting words?
Bye.
Bye.
Bye. Home.
I guess that's it. Bye.
And remember, guys,
No, she said bye.
don't be vegan. Bye.
You know what? I'm gonna put a dragon. Just a random ass dragon.
Eating vegetables.
Eating veggies.
Vegan.
He's
What?
gonna be a vegan veggie.
Why don't you put a cat in like a chicken costume
A cat in a chicken costume.
Eating
and
vegetables.
a cat in an egg costume?
I will. I
Challenge
will.
accepted.
Don't you worry your little head about it. I got you. All right.
Okay.
Take Photoshop and Mesa. Don't worry. All right, guys. But that's all. Look out for those 2 videos that should be coming up within the next 2 weeks, I want to say. And
Don't forget to subscribe,
Yeah.
like, comment.
and we're keeping track of the likes.
Yeah.
Y'all ain't liking it enough. So
Let us know what kind of videos you want.
Let us
Here.
know.
shut up. And I think that's it from everybody, right?
Yes.
All right. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Be gone.